Well, this week we're getting you ready to go back to school already, right? By talking with some of the key educational leaders across Metro Atlanta to find out their top issues for their district. Yesterday, Cheryl Preheim caught up with Dr. Al Taylor, the interim superintendent for Gwinnett County Schools. Let's hear their conversation.
Here we are right on the verge of when the show starts. How's everything looking for the school year?
It's looking great. This, of course, is the most exciting time of the year for us as we get ready to welcome back 180,000 plus students.
182,000 enrolled students. That's about the population of Savannah, Georgia. How do you manage that student population, and what are the things happening during these last days and weeks to get everything set for the school year?
What is maybe not commonly known, the preparations for a new year don't stop when the summer begins. So we have staff working around the clock all year to ready our facilities, to train our staff, to hire staff, to do professional development and such for teachers as they get ready to come back.
We've been covering a lot the release of the federal grant dollars for education, somewhere between $5 and $7 billion in total, but hundreds of millions going to individual states. That had been on hold for about 4 weeks. How has that impacted a district's preparation, and how will the release of that money impact the school year moving forward?
Well, I mean, I think it's no mystery that there was some impact that we felt pretty much through the entire duration of this long-standing conversation. We were fortunate in Gwinnett to have a couple of different plans just in case the what ifs actually materialized. So there was not going to be any interruption to our services, fortunately. Now, with the release of funds, that does free up funding that we were maybe having to hold back just in case, that can now be used in a different way to support our students and our staff.
What kind of programs are we talking about?
Well, the one that is the most important was automatically released. These are the funds that go to support our highest poverty schools. So that we had those, the programs that were in jeopardy, a lot of the supplemental programs, ML supports, after school programming, and some of those necessary wraparound supports.
There is a lot of uncertainty about what federal education money might be coming down the pipeline in the future or not coming down the pipeline. Is the district having to sort of make two different plans based on two different scenarios?
I'd say probably more than two different plans. There's probably plan A, B, C, and D. I think we're in good footing for the short term, but this gives us a great opportunity to kind of reevaluate where we're at and reevaluate some of our programs, and obviously those that we feel like are higher priority and will absolutely help us move the needle. That's where we really have to invest more and make sure that we have stable footing for the long term.
Safety is always such a big priority for families. What can you tell us about putting in place all that was done through the education bill signed into law earlier this year, and what that safety plan looks like for this school year?
Yeah, I mean, safety is top priority beyond anything else. We are very excited about some of the enhanced security measures that we do have in place. We're, of course, rolling out weapons detection systems in our middle and high school. We are working feverishly to ensure that there is an SRO in place at all 142 building locations. And we have a couple of initiatives in place in the interim until we're able to accomplish that mission. But yes, there's nothing that comes before safety. And that's really absolutely where we've made the biggest investment.
What, if any, feedback have you gotten from parents and students about the metal detection system and the plans to expand the SROs?
I think naturally, it was kind of mixed emotions initially. There is this balancing act of creating a safe environment, but not creating a prison-like environment. The tragedy, of course, that we all experienced right down the road at Appalachia High School, I think shifted perspective on the necessity of weapons detections as society changes and as the demands and challenges that we experience in everyday life change. We start to become a little bit more accustomed and expecting levels of security that are enhanced.
What message would you like to send to the thousands of students that are about ready to walk in the doors?
Well, we are so excited to have the 180,000 plus enter our classrooms on August 4th. We have dedicated all summer to preparing for their arrival. We hope that they find environments that are warm, welcoming, and highly engaging, and we are looking forward to having a great year.